What's going on, brothers and sisters alike? My name is Tyler and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about why I bought AMC at $35.23 today, and I plan to continuously buy into AMC, give you guys my reasoning for this and why I am buying this stock. I think a lot of you guys will resonate with this. I think this is worthy of its own video because all apes need to be made aware about this information, as well as we are going to go over the fact that Fintel is reporting that hedge funds and institutions for the most part have held on to their whole entire AMC long positions. Only a select few have sold out 100%, and most of them have actually added to these positions. So I think you guys will get a ton of value out of this video and some clear insight as to what I am thinking. Like I said, I think a lot of you guys will resonate with what is being said in this video. So if you like the analysis and content that is provided to you in the video, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. So getting right into it, guys, the main reasoning why I am holding AMC stock and continuing to buy into AMC is simply because the short squeeze is coming. That is not the juicy part, but we know this. We know there's a lot of synthetic short positions. We know there's a lot of FTDs that do need to be covered back. We know there's a lot of naked shorting in general that is going on with the stock. We know that hedge funds and institutions are spreading this FUD and they want you guys to sell out of your positions. They only do this when they have an interest to do so. And I don't think apes are doing that whatsoever. Let's set the record straight. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys have sold, if you are buying more, but from what I can tell, pretty much everybody is buying. I don't think I've seen one negative comment about AMC over this past sell-off, and it is very rare in general to see negative comments, but the point here is, guys, they are doing everything they can to short the stock and make AMC go down, ultimately get you guys to pay per hand on your positions. But on the other hand, AMC stock has dropped over 40% in the past 4 trading days. So in all, I do think there's a lot of synthetic short activity that is going on, as well as a lot of legal short activity that is going on, and naked shorting that is all playing a role in this drop that we are seeing. But what does that mean for the overall short squeeze? That means we are getting an even bigger culmination for an even bigger short squeeze in AMC stock. And quite simply, if you wanted to buy AMC at $50 to $70, right now is a golden opportunity to pounce on the opportunity to buy AMC stock. But also on the other hand, the real reason that I am buying into AMC is because the more this does go down, the less risky it does become. From my calculations, if you were to hold AMC in between 2 and 5 years, you could justifiably make an argument that AMC is worth about $20 on a fundamental basis per share. So your potential downside here is much less if you're buying AMC at its current share price at $32.35 per share. You stand to lose about $12.35, but the potential gain here is off the charts, as we do know. I'm not going to throw price targets around here, but I think it's well higher than where we currently sit. So on a risk to reward basis, it is worth, to me, adding to my position. Now I own over 300 shares of AMC. I am looking to continuously buy into AMC. Obviously, the lower it goes, the more money and more shares you'll be able to buy, and that is ultimately what I am doing. That is the main reason why I am actually buying AMC stock as far as right now. These hedge funds, these institutions, in short, they're digging themselves an even deeper hole that they will not be able to get out of. This is going to culminate into a lot of hedge funds, institutions actually going bust, going out of business, and we are going to reap all them tendies they have been taking from us for so many years now, and as a byproduct of this, make investing more transparent and open and fair for every single retail investor. On the other hand of this, as far as the Fintel data that we are being reported, we are seeing that hedge funds and institutions that are long in AMC stock are actually holding on to their shares, and a majority of them are adding to their positions at these elevated prices, in between on average about $30 and $50. This signifies to you that some people are actually looking, or some hedge funds, institutions are actually looking to squeeze other hedge funds and institutions and play off the backs of the apes. Because what is one thing that we know looking at the scoreboard, which is the chart? Apes win. apes win. We have diamond balls, diamond hands. We're loading the jets with jet fuel. We're going straight to the moon, to Pluto, to Mars, wherever, a different galaxy. You guys get the analogy there. But apes win, and these guys, they want to be on the winning end of this trade. But obviously, we're seeing a lot of shorts at the same time. So it's a hedge fund versus hedge fund kind of situation, and that is exactly what we want, because they bring in millions and millions, even billions of dollars per hedge fund that can play around in the AMC short squeeze. But let's get into this, to these filings a little bit more. And just since, let's go to July 1st, when we started getting a lot of these 13F filings, I will highlight this for you guys right now. The actual gray is just positions that haven't been added to, haven't been decreased. That is going really fast, but haven't been added to or decreased. The green is positions that have been added to. The red has been positions that have been sold out. So you're seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 firms that have sold out 100% in AMC stock. You are seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 firms that are actually added to their positions. Keep in mind, you're not seeing a huge number of shares being added, but overall, you're seeing a couple $1 million being bought in AMC stock just over the past week or so, or as far back as July 1st. So that was definitely a positive thing, but for the most part, you're seeing a lot of big positions in AMC not being liquidated, not being added to. And these hedge funds, institutions, odds are they are up on their long positions. So if they thought this was the end, they would be selling their shares. That is simple here. That is one big thing to point out. If you want to glance into hedge funds, institutions that are long in AMC, what they think about the stock, it comes down to their filings and what they are doing. Take a look at State Street Group or Corp. They have 6.5 million shares of AMC stock. They did get in at $6.17, but they have not sold anything. They have not done anything with their position. They have not sold. They have not added. So this is a huge thing, and this is actually the biggest position on here. But you can also see some of the older filings as well, that it is pretty much gray and green throughout this whole list, guys. Literally as far as back as May 18th. So the overall consensus here is that hedge funds, institutions are holding on to their shares, and they think more upside is on the table for AMC stock. So those are the main reasons why I'm so bullish on AMC stock. On a risk to reward ratio, to say this again, there is much more potential upside than potential downside, but take this next information with a grain of salt. Ortex is indicating we have 80 million shares that will need to be bought back, which is a huge number relative to the volume we are seeing on any given day at about 50 to even 100 million in volume. 100 million is at the higher end, 50 million is at the lower end. It's usually in between about 60 and 70 million, but the share utilization, which is the biggest factor that I am looking for right now, that is at almost 93%. That has been going up as far as 7 days ago, was at 85.80%. Now, like I said, at 93%. So why is this happening? It is simply because people, whether hedge funds, institutions, market makers, whoever they are, that has the availability to lend these shares out to short sellers, are much less willing to at these lower prices, indicating to me that we've seen much of this drop already, and after we weather this storm, we are likely to go much higher, and it's quite simply too much risk for these people to let hedge funds, institutions actually sell AMC stock short. So that is why I'm so bullish on AMC stock. That is why I am continuing to buy the dip. So that is going to conclude this video. Hit that like button for me if you like the video, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Also, let me know down below in the comment section what you are doing with your AMC position. Are you buying the dip? Are you holding? Are you selling? Nobody knows you in the comment section, so let me know that information, and please be truthful. As well as if you guys want to get free stock with no deposit necessary, no need to link a bank account, you get your free stock in about 3 minutes time. Check out the link for Public. They also do not route your order flows to companies like Citadel. The only other brokerages that do not do payment for order flow is Fidelity, Merrill Lynch, and then obviously Public. So if you guys are not signed up with that, highly recommend you do that. It is literally free money. And if you guys are not signed up with the Webull, check that out, link in the description as well. Deposit $100, get 4 free stocks, each of them potentially worth up to $2,400 a piece. And they also have a setting in Webull where you can turn off the availability for them to lend your shares out to other hedge funds and institutions, as well as if you guys want to start winning on your options trades or just long-term investments, whether it's a day trade, swing trade, longer term option play, or just overall long-term investments in stocks and crypto. Check out the link for the buy and sell alerts. It literally pays for itself. So that is going to conclude this video. I will see you guys in the next one.